In as much as media and the security sector or security institutions are concerned, they enjoy a symbiotic relationship in a sense that these two institutions depend on each other in their daily work or in their daily work operations. The media does not only report, but we expected to highlight some of the gross human rights violations that are meted out on the citizens by perpetrators, report about corruptions and mismanagement cases, which indeed happens in many cases within the security sector and beyond.
First, I must say a very big thank you to DCAF, and the Gambia Press Union for designing such a wonderful program. Over the time, we indeed learned a lot of broad range of areas we went through. I mean, how best the journalists can report on security sector reforms. This is a very crucial area that the journalists need to understand when reporting such areas.
The training is very important because it teaches me a lot about the security sector reform because, to be honest, I've been doing a lot of reportings, but not under this domain. Being here today and learning new things about our security sector reform, which is the SSR, and also being equipped with knowledge that as a journalist you should be disseminating information out there to the people that is factual.
Journalists being the fourth estate of every state, it's quite important to be a part of training such as this, such as the SSR, the security sector reform, and having a security sector that is going to be effective, that is going to be accountable, the one that is going to respect human rights and the rule of law. It's quite important for us journalists to be a part of this training because it's going to help us to be able to report on security matters and also understand how the security sector is supposed to operate.
When something happens, the journalist wants the police to tell them exactly what happens and all the details as soon as it happened. You see, sometimes this is very impossible within law enforcement because we have some angles to exhaust before we can release information. We know the public needs to know, really, but we want to come up with something that will be fit for the public's consumption. You are dealing with security sector reform, and so you need to understand that this is all within the aspects of security. For example, someone is being killed and the police are out quickly to locate the suspect, arrest and all that. You go propagate the information, the police are saying they are now looking for the suspect. He is hearing it himself. We want to do as much prevention as possible, but where we fail to prevent, we want to apprehend and bring the people to justice. And in doing this, even you journalists have a crucial role to play.
Access to information is very difficult here because you reach out to people that you need information from. Sometimes you get shut down because they wouldn't just tell you exactly what you want. There was a time we were interviewing a police officer about a particular problem that happened, but it was very difficult to get the information that we needed from the person.
Well, this has been a whole new experience for me because, again, I've been covering, security reform issues, but I've never had an in-depth knowledge about what it takes to cover it and the procedure in which it needs to be done. So, well, even though I'm studying journalism, I've not really had this type of a training that deals specifically with a certain issue and how to address it. So this training has really helped me in a lot of ways, ranging from how to cover security issues ranging from the TRRC, how to have an interview with a person who has an information that has to do with security issues, how to convey the information to the public. Are there some information that you should share generally to the whole public, or are there informations that you should actually reserve, knowing that these are not fit for public consumption? So this has really broadened my knowledge as to how to report on issues, and also how to narrow down my report when it comes to security reform issues in the country.